Well, hey, what's up, Bible lovers? This is Pastor Matt here doing another Bible review. Today we are looking at the giant print Bible in genuine leather black by Crossway. Now, presumably, if you are interested in a Bible with the title of giant print, it is because of one of two things. Either you have, in God's goodness and mercy, been given a pair of eyes that cannot see very well close up, or perhaps you've lost an eye in a sword fight or something. I don't know. I don't mean to jest. But you are interested in this Bible because of the giant print, not necessarily because of its other features. So when we have a look at this Bible, the first thing that strikes us is the super large print. It is giant print, of course, and this Bible boasts a 14-point font. All right, now we're going to talk about what that really means in just a minute. But first of all, a little bit about the aesthetics of this Bible. This is a genuine leather black Bible, quite large, quite heavy to it, about the size of an ESV study Bible, perhaps just a little bit smaller. But you get the idea. It's a very large, girthy Bible, quite thick, looks about 2.5 inches or so. The genuine leather is decent. It has a stamped grain to it. That's not a real grain. And it does have kind of that thicker, tougher feel, which is probably a good thing considering the fact that this Bible is quite large and heavy. Okay, well, let's get to what you really want this Bible for. You didn't buy it for the notes or the cross references or the color maps or anything like that. This Bible doesn't feature those kind of items. What this Bible does feature is a very large, giant print so that you can see it. All right, probably because maybe you want a pulpit Bible, or this would be an excellent Bible for those who have aging eyes. For whatever reason, let's talk about what 14 points of font actually means just for a moment. Now, one way that we can address the actual size of a font is by doing what I call the good old $quarter test. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to place a quarter right on top of the text, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to discern how many actual lines of print I'm going to get for my 14 points. So if I put this quarter right here and I measured up, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4.5 lines of text. Okay, that's pretty large. That's pretty large. In fact, what I want to do is show you a couple of comparison Bibles just so you get the idea. Okay, so let's put the giant print to the side for just a moment, and let's pull out another Bible that is said to have large print, not giant, but large. This is the large print compact Bible. And what you're going to see right away is that the term large print is relative to the size of the actual Bible itself. This one is a hand-sized Bible, okay? And the back of this cover tells me that it's 8 points. So not 14, but 8 points. Now, what does that mean in terms of the quarter test? Well, if I put my quarter down on top of the text itself and I count how many lines I get on this Bible, I'm going to get about 8.5 lines of text. Now, that's interesting because it's 8-point font, but there's actually an inverse correlation between font size and number of lines. The higher the points of font, the less number of lines you get, and thus the bigger size. Okay, so while this is called a large print compact, it's not necessarily anything near like what you would get with the 4 lines of text in your giant print Bible. Let's go to another comparison just for the sake of fun. We're having some fun today. Oops, there goes my eagle flying down. Here is the large print thin line reference Bible in top grain leather. Now, I have no idea why this Bible is not a smashing success. I think it really should be. In all categories, this Bible is excellent. It has an amazing top grain leather cover, very soft and flexible. But not only that, but this Bible features line matching and a really wonderful, very readable font. Okay, so if I look at the back cover of this box, it tells me that it's a 10.5 point font. Okay, and what does that mean in terms of the quarter test? Well, if I line up my quarter and I count the number of lines, I get about 6 lines of text per $quarter. That's excellent. That's very, very readable. Okay, we could do this all day, and in fact, it's kind of fun to do so. Let's go ahead and put up a non-Crossway edition. Here's my Cambridge wide margin, my favorite Bible of all time, also known as the Eagle for its massive wingspan here. The Cambridge wide margin is not necessarily favorable, though, to the eye. And if I put my quarter here and I count the lines, I've already done this ahead of time before filming, I'll tell you that it's 8.5 lines. So it's almost the same as this so-called large print compact edition by Crossway. Nice Bible, though. Nothing against it. It's a wonderful little handheld. But here's the point. Let's go back to the original. When we look at all of these Bibles, what we will see is that they will pale in comparison to the print size of Crossway's ESV giant print Bible. And just to give you a little comparison there, I think you can probably see that on your computer screen, that this Bible absolutely dwarfs pretty much all rivals when it comes to the size and clarity of the font. Now, can you take this Bible to church? Well, yeah, you could. Look, if you take an ESV study Bible to church, and a lot of people in my Reformed Presbyterian congregation do exactly that, there's no reason why you couldn't take this giant print Bible with you to Bible study or to worship in church on the Lord's Day. You don't have a lot in the way of margins or anything for note-taking, nor do you get any real cross-references, although you do get the basic suite of citations. Normally when the New Testament quotes directly the Old Testament, you will get that. The paper in this Bible is good. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's certainly not bad. Nothing to write home about, but nothing to sneeze at either. So if eyesight is your issue, why not get yourself this very nice ESV Crossway giant print Bible, 14-point font. That's 4.5 on the $quarter scale. Very good readable copy of the Word of God. Listen, if you want to get this Bible directly, I will do you a solid, as I always do. I will put the Amazon link to this Bible. Go get one on Amazon in the video description of this YouTube Bible review. Go get it. Just look at the description, toggle down if you have to, click the link, and you'll be right on Amazon where you can get this giant print Bible. Okay, well listen, love you lots. Pastor Matt here, checking out for today. Don't forget to look at my other Bibles, rebinds, and book review videos. Check you later.